Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while since we recorded our last video. I think the last video that went up was Jane's cruise to Vanuatu, so it has been ages. I've had a super stressful week personally, which I definitely am not going to get into, but that's why my skin is broken out everywhere and I've got huge bags under my eyes, so please ignore that. But yeah, I was kind of thinking, what do I want to do? I've got no idea. Over the last couple of weeks I've had some packages arrive with amazing new makeup for me to try, so I guess I just thought I would sit down, have a bit of a chit chat, try out some of these makeup products that have arrived. I'll try and use a lot of them on my face today, but if not I'll like swatch it for you as well so that you can kind of get an idea of how they look. I haven't been sent any like foundations or anything like that, so I'm just going to use my normal everyday foundation, concealer, things like that. Moving along, the first thing is my primer. I was sent the Smashbox Photo Finish Iconic Primer Stick a couple of weeks ago. That one there. I did use it for about a week and I really liked it. I didn't have any kind of reaction to it or anything, so yeah, I thought I would put that on first. Comes in a cute little black thing like this. So we'll chuck this on first. Now because I'm still setting up, I don't even have a mirror, so I'm just going to have to use one of my Tarte palette mirrors to keep me going. So we'll chuck this on first. Yeah, like I said, my skin is so bad this week. I have not been sleeping well, so the bags under my eyes are huge and my skin's just really dry and like I've got heaps of breakouts at the moment, which is not like me. So it's a really light primer. It's quite a silky smooth finish. It doesn't feel like heavy or quite a lot of the time I find they feel quite oily. Next up I'm just gonna put my normal foundation on. I use the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, which is my all-time go-to favorite. Okay, so that is my foundation on. I am such a bloody mess at the moment. I've got like dry flaking skin. The bags under my eyes, I literally cannot get rid of them. So if you guys have any tips on how to get rid of really dark circles around your eyes, please let me know. And I've had to take my foundation all the way down to my neck to try and cover the tan that is now coming off. Ugh, never mind. So that is all blended in, except for my neck, which we'll just ignore, I guess. So that is all done. Now I know that you're meant to put your eye makeup on first and then do your foundation afterwards, but today I'm just going to do foundation, concealer, all that jazz first, and then I'll come back and do my eyes afterwards. Today for my concealer I bought a mini from Mecca Maxima the other day, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So yeah, it was just in the mini section, which I always get sucked into. It doesn't matter, even if I'm like, no minis, you've already bought way too much. I literally, if they leave me standing there for more than like 2 minutes, I'm like, oh, I'll just take this, and this. So I've got the shade Light, so we'll chuck that on as well. See if I can get rid of some of these dark circles around my bloody eyes. Now I know we've said it 100 times before, but Jane and I are not makeup artists. We don't do this professionally. This is just something that we like to do for fun. So if we are doing something wrong, just tell us. You know, it's the only way that we're gonna learn. Don't judge us too harshly if we are doing something wrong. This is just how we do our kind of makeup. If you've got any tricks to get rid of dark circles under my eyes, just let me know. When I was in Mecca Maxima the other day and when I picked up this little mini, I literally went in to grab my beauty loop box and ended up coming out with another foundation, which is fine because I'd run out. My concealer, I bought the Mecca Maxima Life Proof. It's the Super Set Invisible Loose Powder. So that one there. I'm always looking for a really good like loose translucent powder. I think it was a NARS one, and I wore it out one night and like put it around my eyes, and oh my gosh, all my pictures looked like I'd been like hit in the face with flour bombs. So probably half my fault. I just thought I'd try the Mecca Maxima branded one, see how that comes out. I'm just going to set around my eyes with that translucent powder. So I've set underneath my eyes with the Mecca Maxima Life Proof Invisible Loose Powder. And then I'm just going to go in over my face with my favourite face powder at the moment, the Bourjois Air Matte Powder. You can see it is well loved and I've nearly run out of it. I have another one that I meant to take over to Jane, but I'm probably going to steal it. Sorry Jane. I've just got a big fluffy powder brush which I'm just dotting in. I find with my skin type and probably the foundations and stuff that I use, if I just go crazy with the powder and then literally just like shove it all on my face, it moves all my foundation. So that is definitely a better way to do it. It's just like dot it on your face, and then afterwards just take a bit more off, and then I just kind of gently brush over the top just to get off any loose brush hairs obviously, and then any kind of leftover powder that might be sitting on top of my skin as well. Okay, so that is done. What am I doing next? What am I doing next? I think I'll do my eyebrows. Let me just chuck my eyebrows on, which you do not need to see because, as you can see, I don't have a lot of eyebrows to begin with. For my brows, at the moment, I'm using the Ka-Brow by Benefit. And then matched with that, I use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara as well. So I just put that over the top of my brows. I have another question for you guys. So I only recently started using a pomade, and I like this one, but I found that even though like I haven't had it that long, it's gone so dry, and I'm sure it's not meant to be that dry. Do you guys have a favorite pomade that you use at the moment? Yeah, let me know what your favorite is at the moment. So that's my eyebrows done anyway. We'll put a bit of bronzer on because I'm looking a little bit pale compared to my body. This is one of the products that I was sent a couple of weeks ago. It's the Milani Baked Bronzer. So you can see it comes in a gorgeous gold package, and it's got like a round shape to it. Even comes with a little brush. Oh, and it's got a mirror. I didn't even realize it has like a little mirror as well. So I definitely don't want to put too much on. I don't want to go too crazy. Oh, I definitely went too crazy. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I had hoped on my part. Yeah, definitely better on this side because I went overboard. Okay, well that's just gonna have to do. You definitely don't need a lot. You literally just need one little dot and then just start up, down and around there. That definitely gets a tick from me. How pretty is that? Like, it's got such a cool shine to it. Now I can see that my eye is starting to go red because along with all my stress I've been getting sick, and then I also managed on Friday to pick up some kind of eye thing. Just ignore the red eye. So I've got another Milani product here. It is the powder blush. So you might have seen this on our Instagram a week or two ago. I still can't bring myself to like swipe on it because it's so pretty. I literally like ran my finger like around the creases of like the little rose pattern and then like tried it out and like swatched it. But I don't want to ruin it. It's so pretty. So that is, again, it's like a gold packaging. But look how gorgeous that is. It's like a rose shape. So again, I'm not going to go crazy just because I know the bronzer obviously like didn't need a lot. So literally I'm just going to do a couple of, no, I'm just going to do one swipe. One swipe. So it's just a little bit of colour on my cheeks. I didn't want to put too much on. Yeah, you could definitely like build that one up. It reminds me of the NARS Laguna, I think it is. Yeah, it's kind of got like a goldy sheen to it. And Hip Hooray, the rose detail is still there. So that one definitely gets a thumbs up from me as well. The colour for this one is 11. It's Blossom Time Rose Gold. If you're in New Zealand, you can get the Milani products from Farmers, and now you can get them online as well on the Farmers store. So I'll link down below where you can get all the products that I'm using today. But yeah, in New Zealand, the Milani products are now at Farmers and available online at Farmers. Let's look at highlighter. I've got a couple of options that I can use for highlighter at the moment. Either I can use the Milani products again. So these ones are the Stellar Lights highlighter palette, or the other day I got sent the Wet n Wild Gothographic pack. How cool is that packaging? So in there, obviously there is a couple of highlighters as well. Moon Tears, which is like a loose powder highlighter. Or I can use a Mega Glow highlighting powder. So one is Purple Ashes and one is White Raven. So this one is White Raven and this one is Purple Ashes. Since we've been using the Milani products, maybe I'll go with one of these ones, and then I'll do a swatch on these ones on my wrist so that you can see what they look like as well. I think because I've used like the goldy bronzer and stuff, I'll stick with the gold coloured highlighter there. That one is called Otherworldly. Actually, I'm going to test them out on my fingers first. Oh my gosh. Okay. So those are the colors. So, oh my gosh, that is crazy. They are like so pigmented, it's not even funny. Just put a little bit on. Okay, you definitely do not need a lot of this one either. I literally just tapped my brush on it once and then tapped down, and yeah, that was plenty. I think if you went nuts, like putting heaps on your brush, you are going to end up with like an orangey gold highlighting stripe across your cheek, which is fine if that's what you want. So I don't know if I'm going to put this one like down my nose and stuff like that, because I think it'll just be too yellow. So I might try the Moon Tears. I don't know if you can see this, but even the packaging has a little skull in the little packet as well. But now I'm going to quickly put some swatches on my arm just so that you can see all of them and what they look like. So those three there are the Milani products. You've got Unicorn Dreams there, Make Believe and Otherworldly. So I think that's definitely the most intense out of the three. I really like this palette. I'm not sure I would ever use the pink one just because it is a little bit too light for me. So those are those three highlighters. And now I'm going to check out the Wet n Wild ones and we'll just do a quick swatch on my other hand. So this one was the loose one that I just used at the tip of my nose and the top of my lip. So that's Moon Tears. This one was Purple Ashes and this one was White Ravens. That's way more pigmented than these two. For the Wet n Wild ones, definitely Moon Tears, love it. Love it, love it, love it. We'll definitely be using this one again. So that was the loose illuminating powder. I'm not 100% sold on these two, to be honest. I think that one is way too pink. But in saying that, I guess if you were going for a really pink makeup look, then that one might be okay. White Raven got quite a purple tinge to it. So that was White Raven there. It's okay, I think maybe, yeah, I think it's just, I don't like the coloured pigments in them, and I think that's why I like the Moon Tears the most, because it is just that gold classic pigment. So that is the highlighters done. I guess we're kind of looking at eyes now, which kind of freaks me out a little bit because either my eyes go really good or really, really bad. So we'll see what today brings. Again, I've got a couple of different options that I can do. Along with the other Milani stuff, I got sent a really cool little palette, which is kind of like neutrals and browns and golds. Yeah, they come out super pigmented again, just running my hands over them. Maybe I'll do a bit of like a mix and match, because in the set, we obviously had all the highlighters down below, but then there's also some like liquid eyeshadows, liquid eyeliners, and then liquid like shiny metallic-y lipsticks as well. But what I'll do as well, anything that I don't use, especially from the Wet n Wild stuff, I'll swatch on my hand and we can have a look and play with that. Okay, so mix and match time. I don't at the moment have a really good eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna have to flag that one. I'm just gonna get a color that is most closest to my skin colour. So I think I'll use my well-used Tarte palette, Smarty Pants. We'll use that one first. Actually, I've decided to change to Flower Child because that one's slightly lighter. Popping that over the top of everything. Actually, I think there must be something on my brush because that's gone a little bit darker than I expected. So next, I'm just gonna find a neutrally colour just to go into the crease. I'm gonna use the Tarte palette again. I'm gonna use Sweetheart. I just have the feeling today is a bad makeup day. I want to kind of use maybe some like reddy browny undertones. So I'm using the Tarte Swamp Queen palette. Dogman. Whoop. So you can see I've put like a reddy brown around my eyes. I need to blend it a bit better, but it's looking a little bit meh at the moment. We'll just keep blending that in. I'm just gonna have a look at some of these liquid eyeshadows, these Wet n Wild ones. Okay, I'm just swatching these on my hand because I literally haven't even seen the colours yet, so I don't want to go rogue. Well, I am kind of already going rogue. Now, I did see online that people were putting kind of like a double coat. They said that it was quite similar to the Stila liquid eyeshadows. So those are the colours there. So super pigmented, pinky shaded one. That one is called Pure Intention. The middle one is called Goth Tears. So that is the middle one. And then this last one, that last one there is called Nectophilia, and that's that one there. These two are great. This one, that's like 2 coats and it's quite see-through still, so I'm not sure about that one, but these two look amazing. I think I'm definitely going to try and incorporate the Pure Intention because I really like that one, and I don't think I can put Goth Tears. I might just have to use this one for now, the Pure Intentions, and see what it comes out like. I'm just going to get a little flat brush just to try and blend that in. Definitely needs like a couple of coats, that's for sure. So that's the kind of start of it there. I'm just going to try and blend that a bit more in. As you can see, like that looks super pretty. Yeah, I like that a lot. I kind of know what they mean when they say that it kind of is like the Stila, but just as an example, I have the Stila one here, the Kitten Karma. This one just has a lot more kind of chunky glitter in it. So if I'm to show you like those two, and that is the Stila one. So definitely, like, for what you're paying for, these are amazing. Like this Pure Intentions one, I definitely will be using again. I'll just put it on the other eye now. Oh, I love that. That is so nice. It just gives such a soft sparkle. Like, I could imagine if you were going out and you didn't want to do like too crazy makeup, but you wanted just something a little bit extra, like that one would be amazing. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Sorry guys, my blending actually sucks. It's not working. I think I just need some better like blending like brushes. I just kind of work with whatever's in my little pot of brushes. So I probably need to learn a little bit more about that. And actually, even like that color, the Dogman in the Tarte palette, I love that color. Now what should I do next? Actually, I might just go back to my highlighters again. I'm just going to use the Moon Tears just to do just the top of my brow bone. Oh, I'm really not liking my blending today. It looks so poo. If anyone wants to give me some tips for blending, very much appreciated. I think these liquid eyeliners will be way too much from the Wet n Wild pack, but I'll just quickly put them on my hand. I'm running out of hand space. So there's like a purple, there's a pink, and there's a whitey color. So those three there are the liquids. So the white one is Skull Prayer. The purple one is called Black Butterfly, and the pink one is called Pink Coffin. I think the pink and the purple are way too much for this look, so I might see if I can put the Scalp Prayer, the white one, somewhere. I'm just going to put it in the inner corner of my eye. So that was the white liquid eyeliner Scalp Prayer. I might just put some liquid eyeliner on, then we'll pick a lip colour, and then I think that's pretty much done. I wasn't sent a liquid eyeliner to try out, so I'm just going to use my good old Stila liquid eyeliner. I really don't have any tips for liquid eyeliner. I struggle myself most days, but usually one is like different from the other. I think honestly it just comes down to practice. So yeah, I guess that will do. I'm just going to put a little bit more concealer under my eyes because I can see my dark circles peeping through, and it just is one of those things that annoys the crap out of me. So I'm just going to put a little bit more concealer on. It's just in the inner corners of my eyes. So I need to put some mascara on. Normally I put some lashes on for you, but because I have got fake eyelashes already, there's probably no point. So we'll just go over the top, which I know is a bit naughty. It is what it is. So lastly, let's pick a wee lip colour. So I've got a lot of options. I got sent a ton of the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet. So I literally have all sorts of colours and some limited edition lipsticks as well. I'm thinking I might just do a swatch afterwards for you guys on my lips. It's a separate video. Otherwise, I have this gorgeous Milani. You would have seen it in a picture that we put up a couple of weeks ago. It's a liquid cream lipstick and it literally smells like candy. So that's a possibility. Oh, I have got a Milani lipstick as well, which is like a red, bright, beautiful red colour. And then I've got the liquid lipsticks from the Wet n Wild Gothographic ones. So I've got these three as well. I don't know, I'm not feeling any of those ones for this look. I might just quickly swatch them on my lips right now so you can see what they look like. Okay, so this is the first one, which is the Wicked Pink. Don't think it's right for this eye makeup look. Yeah, it comes out quite nice, just a soft colour. Now I'm going to do the blue, so that was the Pastel Grunge. So that is the Pastel Grunge. Okay, so the last one, let's just try Death to Unicorns, which is the blacky blue kind of one. I don't think I've ever worn black lipstick in my life. So this is Death to Unicorns. So those are the three Wet n Wild liquid metallic lipsticks. Right, so I think out of all of that, I think I'm going to go with the More Matte by Milani. I really like this colour though. So this is the Amore Matte. So I think my look is complete. Hope you loved this video. I hope you took something away from it. I'm not quite sure what, because it wasn't really, I guess it was like a first impression chit chat type video. So next time I'm sure I'll be more specific, I promise. So yeah, this is my final look. We put a poll up on Instagram yesterday asking if you'd like more makeup videos, but like literally everyone said yes, bar one, which I will let them off since they probably aren't the makeup type. So we'll definitely be trying to do more videos for you. I will link below all of the products that I've used, where you can get them from as well. But yeah, thank you for listening today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, but otherwise we'll see you next time. Bye!